some sponsors?
Yeah, it's all pretty small businesses, but we got some.
I'm sometimes even wondering, for example, could I beat somebody if I just go with no warm up and just
Just go.
go? Maybe I would even
Yeah.
fail. Because that's how weak I feel at the beginning.
Yeah, every time like with my friends that ask me, oh let's try, come on, let's try, and they wanna try like
No warm
without
up.
any warm up. I'm always like, oh yeah, that's funny, that's nice, I can do that. Then I do it and then I get like a bit injured and I'm like, I'm so stupid. I should have warmed up
exactly.
in the bar and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can actually really injure yourself.
Yeah, in that situation.
So that's the stupidest thing you can do.
And they always ask me like the day after I train with the team, so I'm always like with some pains and I'm so stupid I always say yes. I should say no.
Yeah, toproll really feels like a safer option for our best. But I don't think it's getting worse at least. Who do you think will win, me or Tom?
I got you, but not because I'm like fanboying or anything, but just I don't know. It seems like you reached more achievement than I don't know.
But he's a bit special, alone.
He's special,
so
yeah.
It is very realistic for me to get caught and get hooked and.
Yeah, I don't see it like an easy win, but in my opinion, it seems like you seem like a good opponent for him. I mean,
let's see. I think I'm almost, you see, I think I'm able to activate faster this time than yesterday.
Yeah. Yesterday you took a bit more time.
I'm not fully ready yet, but I feel like
I feel a bit better.
More confident. Can you try to pull a bit like slowly, but
in that direction?
Keep going,
yeah.
Let's see if I. For sure better than yesterday. For sure. I don't think yesterday I was able.
Yesterday you took a bit of time longer, before like.
Before reaching that higher level. Yeah, it's constant Armwrestling is probably good because the blood flow is good. And
yeah, for me, I feel the blood flow like working, and I don't feel any sharp pain from yesterday, so it's good for me.
See, these Bulgarians, they are always just armwrestling so much every day.
That seems like a good idea.
It seems like it just works,
Like even Berzank he says he never lifts and all this career is just arm wrestling basically every day.
So I guess if you do want to become good,
yeah,
you should simply arm wrestle every day.
Mm-hmm.
But why am I not doing that? I don't know.
Well, would you have the people to do that?
Yes, that's the problem, right?
Because I think for everyone the biggest problem is to find someone to train all day that has the time as you do maybe, or
it doesn't have to be all day, I guess. It's just like even in the evening, maybe for an hour.
Even not so long a session, but every day. I think it's gonna be like incredibly beneficent.
So maybe I should try to. Organize something like that, because I have a good friend here who wants to get better. We could, in theory, go at it for an hour a day. This Armwrestling app.
I've got it as well, but I've never used that actually. That's seems like a good idea.
Recently, I just went into it again, and I saw there's a guy living at the end of the street.
Oh yeah.
Who also has a table.
Oh, nice.
But seems like quite new. I wrote to him, but I don't think he responded yet. But it would be good if we somehow get in touch. Because you see, like I don't necessarily need my opponent to be extremely strong.
At your level,
You just have to.
Let's see if I can. On the wrist more, maybe.
I felt it was strong. The left is maybe even.
No, it feels definitely more stable than yesterday, and in faster time.
So it's a good sign. But your right is strong.
I feel like dumping the wrist a bit, as you said yesterday, and because I feel the pain when I go up and cup, because it connects down here. But if I dump the wrist, I'm only like keeping a bit of pronation and a bit of rising, but not too much, and focusing on the wrist.
So less pain in your elbow.
So less pain, and I can pull a bit more with my delt.
Because I feel strong. You have to be a bit careful.
Yeah. But to be not honest, even going this way doesn't feel as bad as yesterday, so I think it's getting better as well. That's a good sign for me.
Yeah, it's the only thing which is hard for me to do is to go like 60% and let it go.
Yeah, it's
somehow it's just like it either I hold on to it like I
it's hard to modulate.
It's weird to say, give it less. Yeah.
I think one thing you can do, in my opinion, is like progressively increase the power as you go down in the losing position. Like maybe here 50, 60, 70, and maybe here you can try. But of course, I mean, I don't want you like to get to a bad position and then pull, because it's not a comfortable position.
So the least I can do is just hold, like strongly. That's the least I can do, and I like that for sure for myself, because I'm just sitting.
You feel
it's
better.
Good for me.
Yeah, sure.
But otherwise I can maybe just do that. But that's still.
That's a bit.
And it's good for me also,
Oh,
it's just, you can try. I can just try to be a bit losing position, man.
Yeah, like that. There's a bit more space for me
Yeah, with
to
more
engage.
space you can. Yeah, you can try to just engage the top roll a bit. Yeah.
A bit more, yeah.
Because here it's maybe not so comfortable. Like,
Yeah, I'm a bit more in advantage, so I can, even being less strong, I can.
The left feels strong now.
Feels good, yeah. Definitely feels good. So something I do, I don't know if that's okay, but like in this position I start like that, and then when I'm here I kinda like to give a bit more cupping power and rolling, but I don't know if I should just go with the top roll. Like I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it's maybe good to still not fall backwards completely, but maybe just to keep a bit of like shoulder on top of it also. Just for a good balance, because you might be able to finish many people like that, but then at the top, maybe they will start stopping you and then you cannot finish, and so maybe you have to
get up and press a bit.
Nice. And I like how quite immediately now I don't feel anything at all. You know, when you pull on those fingers, then
don't feel anything.
We have some good support now.
Yeah, nice.
So there's some improvement for sure. Yeah, but your right feels better today somehow.
Yeah, just now I felt like a little tweak here. So now my left is somehow a bit more, need to be a bit more safe. But yeah, the right actually feels way better than yesterday.
I'm getting more and more confident.
Yeah.
Is there any difference in between our forearms?
Oh yeah, yours is way bigger.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Looks the same.
Wanna take measurements?
We can try.
I got the tape.
Let's try.
So it's this way. Start with you.
Let's see.
You wanna do that?
Okay, I can do this.
Maybe it's a bit.
Maybe just bring it here.
Alright.
Maybe it should be even.
Should I move it a bit?
Maybe, I don't know. Like
A bit lower?
I don't know. Or maybe it should be just straight like this. Like.
I mean, when we take it, we took it one time with the team, we try to be as big as possible because everyone tries to, so it's a bit more realistic, I think.
But if you do that, then you don't know, maybe you're going down.
Yeah, because it's another bite over there.
Let's try to do it straight. That will be the most fair.
Yeah, that's right. So like this, it's 34.
34.
Yeah. Okay, let's go for mine. Yes. A bit. Oh yeah, it's.
Is it? Am I doing something wrong?
Yeah, it's for this angle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Somewhere here.
Yeah. 30, 32, I think.
And a little bit.
32 and a bit, yeah.
Yeah, so 42.3 or something.
Okay.
Which, yeah. So a bit bigger.
Wanna try bicep?
Okay.
So this way, okay. Alright. Let's try to find the higher. 38.
38.
Nice.
Interesting. So the biceps is somehow quite a bit bigger than the forearm, because I remember the times when both forearm and the bicep.
Yeah, I added two as well because now I think my bicep is a bit bigger, but at the beginning it was like pretty much the same.
Interesting.
Let's try.
Just have it here. 36 from what 46. I see now. Is it a good position? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
46. Yeah.
That's okay.
So again, a couple centimeters.
Yeah, you're a bit bigger. But I could see that, so...
I'm surprised that my forearm is only 34, because I remember the time it used to be 35.
I mean, if you measure like that...
Yeah, maybe that was...
It was like 37 or a bit more. So it's probably a bit bigger, actually. Nice.
Okay, let's go.
So now you're posting way more, yeah?
Does it feel weird when I?
It does really feel weird, but I can see what you want to do. But yeah, but at the same time, I'm always nervous because I imagine someone could position like that and maybe go all on the fingers, like on the top row, like to mess with your opponent. I don't know, like
exactly. Yeah.
I could try to do that and then go here.
Exactly. That's why it's a good move,
it's
right?
It's a good idea. Like yeah,
because you can still
like that. It's for me. It's so weird.
I think Tom is doing that.
Yeah, it feels like that position actually.
Okay, let me try some toproll maybe.
Yeah.
You just stop whenever you feel like it's annoying.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
But I guess my goal is to open you
and then try it. I
keep controlling it. For example,
yeah.
If I can keep a control, then it's good.
I feel like a sharp pain on my left.
Shit.
Yeah, but it's okay.
That's Armwrestling.
Yeah.
It comes and it goes. Do you prefer hook or?
Yeah, let's try. Yeah. Hook is better.
Okay, let's see.
But yeah. to go really slow.
Yeah, my left feels like there's some.
Yeah, no,
something is limiting the.
When I've got any injury, I feel like my power stops at one point because the body
doesn't want to push.
Doesn't want to push. Yeah.
Because armwrestling is somehow about, you can just put more and more and more tension, and some weak link will stop you.
Yeah. And I was listening to some powerlifter, that was talking about like the nervous system of the brain and how you can override it more or less in some lifts. Like when you see strong men, like there's it's like the brain sends signal to the muscle, and it sends like a signal like just work at 80%. And if you have an injury, the brain like doesn't, as this stop, like if you feel a pain, it doesn't give any power.
Yeah.
There's like
so normally it's very hard to push through. Yeah. Normally you just cannot.
You can't like just push through the pain because the brain keeps stopping you. But there's
for
a
example,
way.
Like
the wrist, because I can try to think about whatever, I feel the pain, let's just go, but your body stops and there's a way to override it. It's a bit
that's interesting.
For powerlifting and stuff like that. They're starting it because it helps, even if you don't have an injury.
There's probably a risk.
There's a bit risk.
Even doing that.
Yeah.
But it could somehow give you more.
I mean, if you see like Eddie Hall deadlift, the 500 deadlift, or some deadlifters, they start bleeding and their whole body gets destroyed just from one lift. It's because they can override that thing. And
so what is the secret? Like, how do we do it?
Eddie Hall said he was like thinking about being in a bad situation, like he mentioned something like
maybe adrenaline somehow closes the.
He like sort of hypnotized himself. Like I'm not lifting a bar, but something really bad is happening to me, and I have to lift this thing no matter what. And some people can do it, some people maybe can't.
No, but that for sure helps. I remember my early competitions, I would always also scare myself, like, I'm gonna lose here and something. And then adrenaline somehow automatically kicks in. The heart starts beating, maybe some nervous system gets shut down a little bit, just so you just go.
Yeah. Because to me, I always feel like I'm not ever giving, like, I'm coming to maybe at maximum 80% in arm wrestling, and I'm stopping there because there's something that stops me. I should like train to go a bit higher and do something like that.
Well, I think normally if you keep doing it for a couple more years, all the weakest links will somehow solve each other, and the whole chain will feel very equal, and then you don't feel like, because sometimes I feel like, maybe my biceps can do so much more, but my hand is giving up, right? Yeah,
that's what I'm feeling right now, like with my bicep actually. With the back, like if I can try to pull you like this, things that opens, it's this part, but I feel like I've got more power here.
But after some time, I think everything should be equal, and then you feel like, okay, I'm giving my best.
Yeah.
More? Should I go?
Oh, nice. That's nice. If you want to try when we stop there, if you want to try progressively go, to me it's okay because I'm just gonna leave you if I feel too much pressure.
Maybe try to, come back with your shoulder. Don't necessarily open up.
Okay.
We can do that a couple times, let's try.
Yeah, maybe with my left I'm gonna go slower, but...
Okay, let's see. let you sit in some position. If you're ready, I can try it.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's nice.
You have something.
Yeah, it's on here. But
maybe it's already gone.
Yeah. Yesterday night, I felt it. This morning was okay. Probably restarting. To wake up tomorrow. It's okay.
More toproll from me, or maybe strap.
Yeah, sure. We can use yours.
I have this one as well. Actually.
Oh, that's.
I have.
Oh yeah. Okay.
One more. There's some I like this also as well. Feels good. Maybe it even damages. I mean, less damage on the skin. Maybe somehow the skin feels.
I would be curious to try the wider one.
Oh yeah.
Like Larat's one.
I think we do have it in the club.
Oh, nice.
But somehow we don't necessarily like it too much.
Don't like it too much. Yeah.
Oh, the strap makes me so strong.
Oh yeah. I'd like to think that I'm stronger in the straps in general, but when I find someone who's strong as well in the straps, it all goes down. You can go.
Shall I go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah. Nice. For me, it's okay because I can work isometric, so. And you can work a bit in the movement with the blood flow in that direction.
Okay.
Nice.
Straight for the biceps, like.
Yeah, it's so much dragging like in this direction. So in general, you feel stronger in the straps.
Yeah.
You feel better.
Yeah.
And in competition, do you look for the slip, or you?
Very often, I would look for a slip.
Okay.
Yeah. Because these tournaments require you to save energy. Sometimes, if you decide to be aggressive and just, if you want to stay outside the strap, then you have to start squeezing with your fingers just to make sure that you control the guy.
Yeah.
And that takes a lot of energy out of you. So maybe it's just easier to slip every time and then.
And go to straps.
Yeah.
That's good.
You're still keeping it nicely with me?
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good, yeah.
Any sharp pain is of course annoying.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but kinda used to it. Always in this part. So a problem that I have in straps when I'm competing, I think right now you're maybe not negotiating so much because of course we're training, but in a competition how would you set up if we were in a competition end-wise in the straps?
Against you, right?
Against a strong opponent, your level opponent, just to feel like.
Or let's say against your build, but just a bit stronger.
Yeah. If you were actually worried to compete against.
So it doesn't look like you are too aggressive in the hook direction. That's why I would maybe also stay somewhere halfway. I wouldn't drop too much. But
your hand pressure is like this.
At the beginning?
Yeah, I mean.
the whole time during the setup, pretty much like this, and maybe the last moment, just a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I find people that they wanna get the best pressure out of the straps. So like I could stay here or I could like be here, and this way I feel the straps engaging.
Yeah.
And I feel some people do that to me, like being super tight, and it feels uncomfortable because your hand drops down.
But I would, if someone does it to me, I like it because I will just
go down.
I will start taking that pressure
Yeah.
through your fingers. You can try to do it now, like just to.
Yeah. Just if
yeah,
I was.
I would use. I'm immediately somehow
Yeah.
already.
You prefer
using,
actually.
Yeah, I prefer that.
That's really interesting because to me a problem that I always had with my stronger teammates in the straps was like if I can't find the right pressure of the straps, I feel completely outside. I can't do anything. But seeing that helps me like understand that even if I don't have this connection, I can always go down like you do maybe.
No, but I know the feeling that if you are against someone stronger and they are also almost disconnecting you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Feels like you
can't do anything because your hand is compromised. But
in that case, if you feel like you are getting disconnected, then try to start lifting your elbow. Try to
regain a bit.
Try
of
to show the referee that
okay.
You're not comfortable, and then maybe even become loose and try to jump in.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Gonna keep that in mind because you don't feel like.
Because normally I'm only allowing my opponent to apply the pressure because I know that I can take it.
Okay.
Because I'm a slow guy, you know, I like static puller, so I will be able to.
You let him apply pressure.
Yeah, so I don't care about them. But I guess some bigger guys, not in my class, I can sometimes feel they apply too much and it's like just cannot even.
So maybe
engage.
you lift your elbow, you wait a bit, you try to regain. Okay. Just gonna try to dunk my hand, just because I feel like.
Good. Matched the World Championships in 5 years, and you get me like that, and I'm like, oh no. how did that happen?
Could be
like, oh shit.
An achievement.
Oh no.
But yeah. For now, you don't have to worry about it. Not by a long shot.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Go.
Okay.
Nice.
How do you like the fingers?
Your fingers feels like unbreakable from this position. Like it's really strong, but like everything else, to be honest. Nice.
No left to go.
That's right. Really slow. But Because right now the pain kind of went away.
But it might come back.
But it might come back sooner. Don't feel.
You choose the direction.
This way. You want to apply a bit more pressure, it's okay. Because usually my type of top roll is like this one, but I want to maybe try to get a bit more similar to yours.
But I think that mostly works when you
stop.
When you and go for defense.
Yeah. Because I don't feel like a fast puller as well. Like I always feel I cannot go 0 to 100% on the go. I'd rather maybe defend a bit more. I have to try that in competition because I don't know, maybe in training it doesn't really simulate perfectly, but I always feel like I'm scared of like going one direction. So I'd rather like wait and defend rather than hit.
To me, it also feels like, even though it looks a bit stupid to stop and wait and finish during the tournament because you might get tired, but somehow, whenever I'm catching, I feel like the peak pressure from the other guy is a little bit lower when comparing to me also hitting. Yeah. So I'm like kind of absorbing it so the peak is lower feeling. And then if the peak is lower I'm getting less damage just by
that's a good idea because like usually they always say like you need to conserve energy for the tournament, so if the match ends as quickly as possible it should be better.
That's what they say,
but at the same time what you say makes sense because like if I hit 100% on the ready go,
more damage,
and I get damaged and I get tired, maybe it's even better if I just defend and finish after. So I think I'm gonna try that in the next tournament just to check what is going on. Because when I hit, I feel like my max hit is like 60% like of my power because I'm scared mentally to get on someone who completely blocks you and like damage you, but I feel way confident if I wait. And
also, like you still have to be ready for those somehow static positions. If you are, because if someone is like how is it called, like long fiber or whatever, like quick. Fast twitch fiber. Yeah, they are genetically somehow more about exploding than. We are not gonna be good at this holding position, but since naturally I think I am good at it. Okay. So I'm just using it that way. But it might not work for everyone. Oh, shit, my wrist feels so good now. And you?
I'm fine. It's fine. Like this, it's if I can go down and go back, it doesn't feel really painful. Maybe if I start applying pressure.
Okay, I'll stop you now.
Okay, you can go.
I don't want to.
No, I want. There.
same here. And I'll just hold and you try to
Sure.
do what you can. The move where you apply the tension and also go sideways is pretty good. Like, that one feels hard to catch. If you only do that, then it's okay.
Yeah, I should go a bit more outside and rotate.
At the same time. It's
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Nice. Great.